Hello again. I hope everyone has recovered from Christmas and New Year's. You have stuffed yourself, you have drank yourself silly, or you've just chilled. Either way, I hope you're in a good spot and happy and healthy. Well, I had lots of time as well to do tons of listening, and while I was doing that, while not working over this wonderful break, I was writing down some impressions, and now I'm ready to shoot out a few quick ones to give you some impressions. Now, one of the most called for IMs has been this Celest Phoenix call. And I can understand why people were asking a lot. I mean, it's really well priced. This one was another share from our review group, CANUCKS AUDIOHOLICS. So again, thank you boys for this one and sharing it to allow me to share my impressions with you guys. Now, $116.99, so $117 US, pretty good price for a single dynamic driver. And also, you also get 2 BAs, custom BAs, and 2 microplanar for the ultra highs. So 5 drivers for 117 bucks, and packaging to knock your socks off. And if you don't know who Celest is, again, it's one of these companies from Canara as the mother brand and Queen of Audio as another one as well. And everything they do, from the packaging to the shells, all are beautiful. Leave a comment if you guys actually want me to do some unboxings, but I typically don't. Their unboxing and their presentation is spectacular. Though I will say that this particular color scheme is not for me. Let's go into it just a little bit more about these IMs, because I like just talking about the sound more than anything else and getting the fluff out of the way. So, tuning statement. True to its statement, but not entirely. But let's just have a little fun just for a second. Indulge me, please. Phoenix Call background. 100 birds flocked to Phoenix Call. It was a legendary scene inspired by the ancient Chinese myth, the legends of mountain and seas. Heaven and earth stood solemnly, day and night interchange, seasons reincarnate, mountains, rivers, lakes, seas, winds, blizzards, rain and snow. Almost said buzzards there. A destined force lurks in the dark, calling for families of divine birds appearing out of nowhere, together filling the skies, with bird singing, flocks and flocks of them throwing themselves into the deep forest, meeting each other, depicting a harmonic grand scene of hundreds of birds flocking back to their southern home. Holy shit. I love that kind of stuff. It's just fun to read. Hey, they put the time into it, so why not, right? Tuning concept. Phoenix Call has an overall bright sound with deep and elastic bass that is more gentle and relaxed. The mid-range has a solid and natural sound, while the high frequencies are clear, bright, and clean. The soundstage is spacious and natural, with round and smooth vocals and strong resolution, providing you with comfortable music experience. End of review. Actually, they said it pretty well. Except for the bass part, maybe. They kind of over-exaggerated on that one a little bit. Does it quite a bit of roll-off in the sub-frequencies, and I'll pull up a graph just to show you that as well. But I did love the tuning concept and the fact that I thought they pretty much nailed it, really. Kind of summed it up quite a bit. Though not my preferred tuning on this IM, I actually appreciate what they did with this IM. Now, sometimes when I say it's not my preferred taste, it means I hate it, and I'm being politically correct not to piss off people. Primarily someone who may have given me something for free, right? There's that bias that comes into play. Now, in this particular case, not the case. I actually mean that I appreciate this tuning, but it's too bright for me. It's got too much treble energy, though I can see why someone would like this, especially if you're 50 plus and you've got a little bit of hearing loss in the upper frequencies. Would be a great one for you, and for somebody who just wants a more energetic set. And this is it. And one of the things that I noted about this set is, though, yes, it does have nice bass, elastic bass, not deep sub bass, but they were right. The mid-range is smooth. But where this thing really shines is with those flat planar diaphragm drivers that do the highs and the upper highs. The high frequencies are very tastefully done. Lots and lots of information up there to give you details and separation. And lots of information making string instruments and everything pop. And that's where, for me, it was just a little too much. I get about an hour of listening to these before I get fatigue because of the extra high-end energy. It's just a little bit too much for my ears. And I will say, though, but for treble-sensitive people, this is not harsh at all up top. Very smooth treble. I mean, I think it's one of the nicest trebles I have heard in an IM for a more energetic set. I think for treble sensitive people, I think you'll still be okay. Like me, for a while. Anyway, I put on narrow bore tips. I put on a pure OFCC cable instead of the stock one. And I chose a warmer source, and it made it enjoyable listen. Absolutely. That unboxing, look, feel, and price point, I think makes this an overall winner if you were looking for that kind of tuning. And for those of you who were asking and are interested in this set because you kind of like that particular tuning, I think you'd really enjoy this set. That's it on this one. That's my impressions. I mean, again, I didn't spend 50, 60 hours listening to it because I can't. It's just too much information up top for me, and I prefer a more overall, less colored set, I should say. More natural, more neutral, but still makes this fun set nonetheless. This is a Tone Deaf Monk. Thank you much. I'm out on this one.